I've decided again to not do mukbangs on my channel. I've decided not only to not do mukbangs, but to, in general, not make food a theme on this channel. Especially not one that involves indulging in food, indulging in trigger foods. And I've done this many times before on my channel, so those of you who are not new to the circus know what, probably guessed that this would happen or predicted that this would happen just based on the patterns I have demonstrated on my channel, so I don't blame you there. But there's a few things, other realizations that I've come to that have been, that are the nails in the mukbang coffin for my channel. And I started my channel back in 2017 and I did a few makeup videos and then hopped on the mukbang trend and grew my channel that way. I always struggled with food. I always had issues with food, but I never realized how much of a food addict I was, how much I had disordered eating. I never realized that at the time. It took a few years after starting mukbangs to really start to unravel what's going on, and I'm still very much right in the throes of everything, of the disease. And yes, because of that, I don't think it is healthy for me to be obsessed with food on my channel, because for me to beat this, for me the only way as a severe food addict is to keep things clean and simple when it comes to eating and abstinent. And the very act of mukbanging, I've tried to make it healthy. I've tried to turn a blind eye, which is not good, but I've tried to make healthy mukbangs, and I still find myself, it is a slippery slope, and I know a lot of you have said that, but I'm stubborn and I don't listen to people, and that is a very negative trait to have. Basically, just the short of it is, as a food addict, it's a slippery slope for me to say I'm going to do healthy mukbangs, and then I find myself wanting to be more entertaining in the mukbang way. You know, you see Nikocado, you see Steven Sushi, you see other bigger mukbangers who have more success in that community, and they actually do a really big display of food. And I find myself leaning towards that when I do mukbangs, like with the 5 tacos and the 2 burgers or whatever. And I find ways to justify it with trying intermittent fasting and all this and that. And it's just not healthy eating that kind of food, period. That food, just when I eat it, no matter how long I intermittent fast, no matter how healthy I eat after, I'm finding that I still feel like crap. I still feel the effects of, if I eat a really fatty meal, really unhealthy meal, my heart beats faster, I need to lay down. It's just horrible feeling, and I just want to keep it simple when it comes to food. And I want to invest the money I save on mukbangs on food, which I spend a ton of money on food. Like, I don't have money for anything else because I spend it on food. And that, I could use that money to do more fulfilling things on my channel, which brings me to another nail in the mukbang coffin. I don't feel fulfillment. Overall, when I really analyze how I'm feeling after a mukbang, I feel like I do after I have a binge. I feel not right deep down, because I know deep down what I'm doing is not right. And I just choose to ignore that, just so that it's easier to do that than to do other content and be held accountable, It's easier, it's more effortless. You turn on the camera, you stuff your face. It's, there's not really the way I would do it anyway. And I have had success with doing mukbangs on my channel in the beginning, but another nail in that coffin is having opened up and sharing my addiction and eating disorder with you guys. And I think that's just completely changed everything. And I'm starting a new chapter of my life. I need to do a glow up. I need to work on myself. How many hints do I need to get? Health problems, breakup. Like, this is a new chapter in my life, and I have to make it about me, and I have to make it about healing myself and getting better. And I came home today. I wanted to binge so bad, and had a binge urge, and I ran home and I read the chapter that I haven't read yet about this one man. That's people who who are not food addicts or any addicts of any kind don't really understand, because a lot of people, it's just lunacy to a lot of people. And I understand that when people say, what is it going to take for you to change? How many health problems do you need? Is having blood clots in your lungs not enough? Is not being able to walk 2 blocks enough for you? And no, some people, I honestly think some people just never have a rock bottom, and they turn out like this man in the book, and they die. They eat themselves to death, or they drink themselves to death. For some people, it's just not enough. And all you care about, you don't care about that. You don't care about your health. And it's a really hard thing to explain. And the fact that I'm on here talking about it, and the fact that I rushed home and read that chapter, because I don't want that to happen to me, confirms that I don't want that to happen to me. So there is part of me that really wants to fight this over and over again. until I get it right. Look at Amber Lynn. She's breaking her cycle. It's taken many tries, but I find her very inspiring. And if I'm honest, I'm kind of jealous that I'm very happy for her. Don't get me wrong, but I'm jealous in the way that I wish that was me. I wish I was down 70 pounds. You know, I'm not gonna lie, but I know that I can be. Yeah, I find honestly her very inspirational right now. So just that positivity, I really enjoy that. I don't like the way I feel when I'm doing mukbangs. I find that I don't feel any fulfillment from it. I don't feel fulfillment. I think the best when I was filming way back, do you guys remember the first time I went on my weight loss journey and that first walk I went for, and I was enjoying the air? So I found a nice area. I can go for a walk. See some kind of park. I'll show you guys. Yes. And there's like a nice park over here. You know, some people think I should get off YouTube. Oh, there's a goose. Let's go pet it. Okay. And focus on myself. But you know what? This helps me every day. It gives me a purpose to do it. I mean, I when I'm putting together a vlog, I know I put a work into, and I have a good message in there, and I feel good about myself, and I'm connecting with you guys, and I'm inspiring people. That's where I feel the best. When I'm doing, you know, editing, even when I'm editing my mukbang, I get bored. So if I'm bored with my own content, how are other people thinking about it? You know, I think I'm just gonna worry less about the pressure of worrying about getting a lot of views, about gaining traction, about all of that stuff. I'm just going to worry about doing my best to do videos that I feel good about, and just leave the rest up to whatever. I mean, for people to watch or not to watch, whatever, you know. I definitely will not be going back to mukbangs. I don't feel right about it. I feel better when I'm just being real and open with you guys and sharing my struggles, sharing my life. And I think a lot of people just want me to be honest with myself, honest with you guys, and continue to work on getting to a happy, healthier place. A lot of you've been watching me for about 3 years, and that's a long time that I've been with you guys. So I understand if a lot of you do come from a place of concern, and you know, I'm very sorry if I've been very, you know, deafblind to it all. I just really, when I have my mind set on something, I just kind of want to tune out any opposing opinion, and that is something I really want to work on. So I'm going to try my hardest to allow opinions of all forms in my comment section. Just want to follow up on some things that I said in my last video. I don't take back my sentiments of my last video, but I've come to some realizations that regarding the changes to the content of my channel. So just want to clarify, and I've come to some new decisions regarding that, at least for now. Yeah, I think it just makes me really nervous to just all of a sudden be so drastic with the change in my content and my channel. But at the same time, when you're thinking she's going to go back to mukbangs, no, what I'm proposing to do for myself and my channel is kind of hit a middle, I guess, of make some change, like still make the primary focus on my health and my well-being, especially at a time like this where health is wealth in all sense of the way. But I also think that since we're self-isolating, and it might even get worse where we're going to be forced to isolate, and it could happen because there's still a lot of people roaming around, including I'm guilty of that. You know, I went out and saw my mom and everything when I mean, we do need to get things like groceries and stuff like that, but other than that, maybe we should be inside. And because of that, there's not really much to do in the way of content. You know, it's not like I can go out and enjoy the downtown area. Everything is closed and there's no one on the streets. You know, I could go for a 15-minute walk or whatever. It's not like I can go on hikes. I'm not at that level physically, especially with what's going on with my lungs right now. Maybe this is for comfort reasons, but I think maybe other people will find comfort in it too if I just kept my content the same for now, but different in the way that it won't be mukbangs. I'm not going to label them mukbangs. I'm not going to go out of my way to eat 2 burgers or do fast food. I'm going to be cooking my meals, and even if they're just simple meals like chicken and mashed potatoes, I'll just have a dinner with me and we'll talk different subjects. Sometimes I'll do videos without food for those who enjoy that. I'm not going to make it obnoxious eating or anything so that people who don't even like really watching people eat will enjoy it. Just be like having dinner with a friend. You know, when you're out with dinner with somebody, you watch them you're watching them eat or whatever. So have dinner with me and we'll talk about things that are going on. It can help relieve anxiety and maybe able to help relieve stress. Well, that's my hope. And you know, whenever I'm able to do so and do more, I still will do some videos without food, like makeup videos, or like I said, maybe just sit down and talk videos once in a while. But I do like the idea of just not labeling my videos mukbangs, but like have dinner with me, and I can set my camera up there, we can cook together, we can have a meal together, and it will just be like a daily evening way of dealing with everything, because so many people are shut in inside. And you know, I may have jumped the gun a bit yesterday in my video changes, and I do that a lot, and I bring that on myself. I take full responsibility for the reception of how I kind of change my mind a lot about my content. My sentiments are the same. I am sick of, you know, focusing on making the food as delicious, as large, competing with mukbangers. You know, that's not going to be my goal. I'm going to be cooking wholesome meals, and it's going to be a different vibe than the mukbangs I used to do. And I know I've said that before too, but I think it's just the best thing right now. So I guess I'll see you guys. I'm just going to sometimes just vlog my day, but like I said, we're kind of shut in. So, you know, having a meal together, a wholesome meal, that's my condition. And I'm serious about that. And I'm serious about that.
6 days later.
I have 6 chicken nuggets, Oreo McFlurry, Fruitopia, which strawberry Fruitopia, sauces, Big Mac sauce, everything. So you sneeze. You sneeze and Sam bees. I thought I was quitting shisha many times. I tried many times, but man, it's such a bleak existence. Hi, golden girl! Scapegoat Kane's mama. Hi, Beezers!
Hypocrisy.